Last night I tried to introduce the importance of the 1, 4, and 5 chords in music, and possibly to illustrate how they are really everywhere in all kinds of music from centuries ago right up to the very present. Notice that these 3 chords are always written with Roman numerals. So far, that would seem to be incredibly clear. However, immediately we have some huge problems. It turns out that when these chords are major, they are written with Roman numerals with capital letters. But when these chords are minor, they are written with Roman numerals with small letters. At first, this seems to be a wonderful idea which is very simple, but there is an immediate problem. When we use letter chords, major chords are always written with capital letters and nothing else except a flat or a sharp to indicate a key that is black. When these same chords are written as minor chords, we do the same thing but add a small m at the end to make it clear that these chords have lowered the middle note. These major and minor chords in all 12 keys are really the foundation of our letter chord notation system, sometimes called jazz notation and other times called pop notation. In my opinion, this chord notation is incredibly simple and works like a charm. The problem is that by using this alternate system of capital letters in Roman numerals for major chords and small letters with the Roman numerals for minor chords, we now have 2 different systems. And I object to that because it complicates things eventually when music becomes more sophisticated. Instead, in my notation, I always use capital letters with Roman numerals for major, and then I do the same thing for minor with the addition of a small m. The reason this eventually becomes so important is that we are more or less told this. We are told that in a major key, our 1, 4, and 5 chords are always major, which is extremely misleading and so incomplete that it might as well be a lie. What happens is that when we get incomplete, dumbed-down information and find out later that it's not right, we not only doubt what we've been taught, but we start to doubt everything we will be taught in the future, because we've really been lied to. You just don't tell people that something is simple to make them feel relaxed and confident, then totally destroy what you taught in the future by saying, I didn't really tell you the truth. I thought the truth was too hard. It is actually much different from what I told you. So what happens is that in most music that is not purely diatonic, meaning limited to only the notes in a major scale, at any moment the 1 chord may be minor, the 4 chord may be minor, and the 5 chord may be minor. But you never know what it is going to be, because in good music there are no rules about what is right and wrong except for one thing. Your music has to sound good to you and to other people so that they accept what you've written or what you've played. When you are successful at that, any one of these 3 chords may be major, any one of them may be minor, and eventually it will change from moment to moment according to your chord progressions, according to the mood of your music, and according to any modulations that happen within your music. Now, there are some norms in different modes. In Mixolydian, for instance, you'll have a 1 chord that is major, a 4 chord that is major, but a 5 chord that is minor. In Dorian, you will have a 1 chord that is minor, a 4 chord that is major, and a 5 chord that is minor. Finally, in natural minor, also called Aeolian, all of these primary chords will be minor. However, you aren't limited to either major or minor in the traditional sense, or to only one particular mode. You can continually drift from one scale to another, which will shift your harmony so that your primary chords will continually change. And that is just the start of it. So I highly recommend that you use my system rather than the one that is normally taught, because my system will hold up and yet the other one will not. Now, please subscribe to my channel, leave comments about what you like, comments about what you don't understand, and let me know anything else you'd like to see in the future.